everyone? Cole Jeezy Lures, new release preview for Friday, January 23rd, 4 p.m. Eastern and 11 a.m. Hawaii time. Alright, this is probably our largest release so far of January and the new year. Kind of getting things rolling, especially prepping for the season coming up. So let's get right into it. This week we got a bunch of Moyes lures. So we had a new large batch of Moyes lures that came in. Trying to restock all the shapes. I think we have one more week probably of Moyes restock. Outside of trying to get in some more of our Ono bullets that we released. Was it last week or the week before? Because they just sold out right away. But this will be another release of that. We do have a small batch of Marlin Magic Papa Joes, and then some Alohas, Tantrums, and Sutomus. So pretty wide variety. Oh, and then we also have some new strobes colors. I mentioned it, we posted about it, but just wanted to show the product real quick. Okay, so let's just get started with the Moyes stuff here. We have restocked the Sumo series, the Sumo Lava series, or Lava, that's Marlin Magic, the Sumo Dichro series. So this one is the XL Sumo. You can see the different colors we have, black and green, purple. This is like a black and gold-ish color. So there's black and gold. And then we have more purple of the large Sumo. And I think we have some Sumo teasers we released as well. Was it last week or something like that? So, and then just below that, we got XL Boogeyman. Have some freshly skirted XL Boogeyman in Blue Dream, Blueberry, and Mahi. And then right below that, we have some new XL J-Boy teasers. We did some blue ocean skirting on that, purple over pink, and what we call electric blue, which is $199 over, I can't remember what that color is. It's like $478 or something like that. And then below that, we have some new small series stuff. This is the Small Secret, which is a very popular lure of ours. From Moyes. It's a small little kind of cup face lure, similar to like it's not the same exact shape by any means, but like a Trojan style Pakula sprocket, that kind of style lure. Easy to run. You can use it running in all sea conditions. That is the 9-inch size, the Small Secret. And then over here we have the small pipe bombs, which is his tube-shaped lure. And those are also very popular. If you're not familiar with these, both of the Small Secrets and small pipe bombs are brand new. That's a brand new size. Previously, you didn't make anything below the medium, particularly for the pipe bomb. So that is a really nice tube-shaped lure, though they're keeled. They run really great. This is the Argus, the medium-size Argus. One of our most popular lures for sure. It's a nice scoop face lure, keeled, runs really well. Aggressive swimmer bait. One of our favorite styles of lures, particularly for attracting marlin. And yeah, that's the 502 blue ocean sized Argus. There's a small Argus as well, similar 9-inch size to like the small pipe bomb. And then the last of the Moyes lures that we have here are the large Ono bullets. These have actually been very popular as well and a lot of demand. So this is a nice 12-inch size bullet. Again, the large Ono bullet. So that is it for Moyes. We do again have a small batch of Marlin Magic Papa Joes in black and purple. So we did a couple of them in, that is the, it's not grape juice, purple drip. A couple of them in purple drip there, Firetails, vinyl. Getting into the Aloha lures. We got the large deep 6. We got a couple of those. So you see here, and I have over here on my right, we'll showcase that product, but this is the first lure we skirted up with the new orange strobes. So we use 12-inch strobes for that. So it's like a fluorescent orange color. We did this one in like a Halloween style, black and orange. So I thought that came out pretty nice. But yeah, new orange strobes, really excited about that. Something we requested, that because we thought it was a gap in our, especially for our strobes. We like to work with the strobe. We like to work with both products, Hedron, Flashaboo, and TTS strobes. But the Hedron Flashaboo in particular doesn't have a large length to it. We don't. Some people really like the Hedron Magnum stuff, which is longer, but it's pretty expensive when you're using all that product, especially. And so this gives us another option for some longer orange Flashaboo. But so those again are the large deep 6. Those have been incredibly popular, and we can't keep them in stock. More Aloha lures. Excited about these. This is the large Kona Mongo. Which is, the Kona Mongo is the cup face version. You can see there's a little cup face in there. The Mongo is a flat nose, kind of like a hard head style, kind of like the Sundowner, just a little bit more round like the Kona Mongo. So the Kona Mongo, these are the 14-inch size. All have Dichro glass inserts as well. And then just below that, we have the Sundowner. We skirt up a bunch of Sundowners this week. Different firetails, olivey, blue ocean patterns. Kind of match the head. So a lot of, that's all Dichro glass there. And that is it for Aloha lures this week. And then let's do the Tantrum lures, and then we'll go to Sutomo. So Tantrum, we have large plungers there. There's a skipjack and black and green version. And then right here, these last time we brought them in sold out very quickly. This is the medium Bandit. So we did a lot of firetails for a medium Bandit and some blue ocean skirting there. And then just below that, we have the large tube. So and Tantrum makes a nice nice tube shape as well. They have a little bit of a beveled edge, so tube shapes are traditionally better for calm waters, but with a beveled edge, it allows it to sit in the rough a little bit better. Kind of like the Crampton tube and stuff like that. Just he has those beveled edges on there. Here's a little bit differently on the Tantrums, but they work a little bit better in like medium, moderate water conditions. And then lastly, we got Sutomo lures. We have a restock up here of the Benchmark Bullet, which is the new 12-inch size bullet shape that Chris Donato and Garrett from Sutomu have been working on. So we have a restock of those. We did some new Mahi ones this time around. And then we have kind of like some Dorado or Yellowfin stuff. We did some in Feather Sword. And so just a lot of bright blue, green, and yellow colors. And then over down here, we have the 7-inch Elite E bullets. We have 7-inch, that's the Hana blunt nose bullets. So these have a more blunt nose compared to the regular Hanas. It's a set called a 7-inch Hana blunt. And then we have 7-inch Elite E inverts. So that is the Sutomo lures. And again, similar color patterns, like really bright blues and such, kind of yellowfin Dorado stuff. All right, and then again, here's more of the strobes. We ran out of the 12-inch very quickly, so those will be restocked in here this week. But these are the 9-inch orange strobes, just showing those off again. But that is all we have for this week. So again, excited about this new year. If you have anything that you need getting ready for your season that you don't see us carrying, or you have questions like on our new rods that we released last week, just hit us up. We'll be happy to help you and source and figure out what you need. We're working towards becoming more of a one-stop shop. We carry reels. We can, so we basically can handle and pretty much anything for you guys at this point. And we're going to be working with BKK coming up, especially with their circle hooks, and we're gonna be working on getting in island lures, so like the Island Express, all those that I know a lot of you guys asked for. We're gonna be carrying those pretty soon, and some other things too. So But again, if you have questions, hit us up. I will mention one thing if you're still with us. We are doing we're working on more like smaller boat kind of setups. We're going to be shooting some content out in Florida in a couple weeks and working on bait rigging, all kinds of things that we don't typically touch on because we focus a lot on blue marlin fishing in particular and tactics around blue marlin fishing. So we're getting into some other things as well, more meat fish kind of stuff. And there's gonna be a lot more content like you've been seeing on our social platforms, but tailored to center console boats and other styles of fishing other than just strictly trolling lures. So stay tuned for that. We're excited about it. It's just kind of an expansion of what we've been doing. So yeah. Anyway, that's all I got. Have a good rest of your week. And I don't know about you all, but it's gonna be cold as balls here, so stay warm if you're dealing with what we're dealing with because it's going to be fun. So, all right. See you guys.